All right. We got 5 minutes on the clock, everyone. Coming to you live from Oak Park Recreational Center. Where we have Providence Catholic Varsity Hockey versus OPRF, Oak Park River Forest. First time matching up this season. I got Charlotte Gagliardi on the camera with me. She's a freshman volleyball player over at Providence. Libero extraordinaire, yes. Gratuitous shout outs to my family members, of course. It's one of the perks of being the announcer. Coming off a big game last night against Fenwick in the exact same arena as we're at right now. Fenwick got the best of us, 2-1. Boys went home, had a good sleep, thought about it, cleared their minds, and now they're ready for a fresh start today against Oak Park River Forest. Scholastic team. This is not a Catholic League game. Nonetheless, looking for a victory. So if the camera works a little shaky, I'm not to be blamed. I got my girl on the camera. My cameraman from yesterday left me. Jameson Samanis, his suspension was fulfilled, and now he's back on the ice with the boys. Sure, we got some people here who want to say hi. I'll do some interviews. Who do we have here? Tell me your name.
Abby Shalito.
Pre-game interviews. Oh, there's Nick Coveney's sister, Natalie. Char, get on the camera. And Charlotte. All right, a little shaky, a little unprofessional at this point. A very professional crew. So 2 minutes and 26 seconds until puck drop. All right, here we go. Getting ready. We got the countdown here. We got the girl on the camera. We got a semi-packed house. I'm wearing the wrong shirt for this, so I can't even clip my microphone on. I have to hold it. It's Bush League. But it's okay. We do it all for the boys here. And speaking of the boys, here we go. Gathered around the net. I believe Grayson Susaki is going to start this game out. in goal. Drew Spencer coming off a heck of a performance last night. He was bested by the Fenwick goalie. I don't know his name. Only by one. It was a very low scoring affair. Providence was only able to put one in. I believe it was by Rogers there in the second period. There's Ryan Lass coming to the stadium right there. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Lass. So we got some celebrity sightings here in Oak Park. So we're getting ready for puck drop. To start the game out, we got Floody, we got O'Sullivan. Jacobs. Or Jacob Carson. Carson Jacobs, gotta forget. Somebody's gonna have to remind me. Lass. And Shaq is out there. On D, Lass and Shaq. A little bit of a mix-up there. Usually Lass and Stir. Changing things up. Maybe the coaches are. Anyway, here we go. Puck drop. OPRF almost won it. And maybe they did. They dumped it into the Providence zone. I was right. Susaki is in net, number 30. Providence has control of it here in their own zone. Trying to scoot that thing out of here. Back to Lass. Bouncing puck. Our OPRF defender was able to keep it in, but O'Sullivan has it now on the breakout, the zone breakout. Ooh, almost an offsides. O'Sullivan at the last minute went east to west across that line there, but the boys were able to keep up with him and read it to avoid the offsides. And we have Ayala with the puck here. Lost it for a second, but regained control off of O'Sullivan's stick to avoid the icing into the zone of OPRF, Oak Park River Forest. Looks like we got 13 people here on the live stream. Nobody in the slot. A nice little backhand there by number 15, Jamison Samanis. Fresh off a 2-game suspension. I know he was itching to get back out there. Ooh, and that's going to be covered up by Susaki. Whistle's going to blow the play dead. .15:21 left in the first. Face off in front of Providence goalie, Susaki. Arkoska is able to reach in there and grab it away. Ryan Shack tosses it behind his goalie over to Karkoska. Now OPRF has control of it. Samanis lost his stick there for a second. Sorry. And a whistle blows the play dead. Okay, so we got a face-off here. OPRF zone. That one exited the zone. Providence. Little mistake there. Had to reset. Ooh, Mitch Piano gets hit from the back. A late hit. No call by the ref. Mercer's got it on his stick now. Back to Stir. Over to Ayala. Ayala up to A-Rod. A-Rod has it now behind the goalie. Looking for an outlet here. Finds it. Stir, bouncing puck. Late hit again by OPRF. No call. Not a horribly bad hit. Oh, a nice shot there by Stir. Gloved by the goalie. Got a fresh five out here for Providence. Brandow, Coveney, Rogers, Reynolds, and Gagliardi out there. Face off in the OPRF zone. Brandow takes the face off. Rogers has it on his stick. Coveney and Rogers battling for it in front of the goalie. Reynolds with a nice little shot, looking for the redirect. Coveney, good idea there. Reynolds able to keep that play in front of him. OPRF was looking for a breakout and covered up by the goalie. That's going to blow the play dead. A little bit of a student section here, yeah, I'd say, for the Huskies, the OPRF Huskies. Oh, a shot wide of the net by Providence. O'Sullivan with a chance. Over to Flood. He couldn't handle it. Nice little pass. Carson dumps it into the zone. Behind the goalie. Oh, Providence is unable to keep it out or keep it in the zone. Got to reset. Good stick work there by Lass. Stir looking for a man. Getting manhandled though there. Held, and that one's going to go up and into the net. Squirted loose, and Stir gave number 14 a little reminder. Get off me, he says, when the play is whistled dead. Right? What do you think, Shar? Yeah, she nods in agreement with her father. Of course she does. I got another microphone if you want to go tag team, right? You're good? All right, she's good. All right, Oak Park River Forest has it in the Providence zone. JMO trying to hit it off the ref's back. Ooh, Ayala comes in there with a little elbow, forearm shiv, unnoticed by the ref. Letting OPRF know he's there. Gagliardi able to break that play up. Barnes for OPRF at the blue line. Intercepted by Reynolds. Ooh, that's going to come out of the zone. So they're going to have to, Huskies are going to have to reset. Karkoska has it. Has it on his forehand. And OPRF, or the Huskies racing back up the ice. And that's going to be an icing by Providence, I can tell you right now. So it's going to come back down in the Providence zone. So we're going to have a face-off in front of Susaki, number 30. A-Rod to take the face-off, wins it, hits it to Shaq, but Shaq backhands it out of play, up and into the net. That will always get a whistle. And a play reset. We're going to do it again on the same dot. Face off. Mitch Piano battling for it. A-Rod poking his stick in there, trying to come out with it. A little pile up. In the Celtic zone, and A-Rod's able to dump it out of there. I don't think they're going to call icing on this one because you got to keep skating. The Huskies can't give up, and they did not. Ooh, a little cross ice pass intercepted by Mercer. Mercer has it now for the Celtics. Mercer tried to take a shot, and he did, and it was controlled by the goalie, the Husky goalie. .10:51 left in the first period. Stir with a nice slap shot. Looks like he took out one of his guys. Brandow may have taken the brunt of that slap shot. He's limping towards the bench. And Floodey's going to take his spot. Coaches are going to take a look at Brandow. That's a stinger. Ayala with a nice shot block. And then he gains control of the puck, passes it over to Rogers. Rogers to Kovney. Kovney to Floodey with a backhand, controlled by OPRF's goalie. Nice little opportunity there. Ayala has it again at center ice. Ayala to Floodey. Floodey to Rogers. Rogers with a shot around the Dashers. Gagliardi coming in. He's going to catch a penalty for interference, I believe. So this game will start just like the last one ended, with 22 in the box for interference. I think that's the call. Uncertain. So the first power play of the game is going to go to the Huskies. And Providence is going to be on the penalty kill. So 2 minutes go up there on the penalty. Providence does a nice job of dumping it. Oh, the goalie almost scored on himself. That would have been nice. I don't even know how that would have been scored. Ooh, hard shot there by Huskies. Grayson able to knock it away. 77 for the Huskies there. Schmidt, number 19, and 8, trying to keep that puck in their zone. Mitch Piano racing down to the ice. Keeping the pressure on him on this penalty kill. Floodey and Piano getting it done. A minute has almost gone by here. Also, Ayala with a nice poke check there. Breaks the play up. We might have caught a whistle. Don't know what for. Maybe a penalty on the Huskies? Maybe not. I don't know why else you'd blow the play dead. Going to be a face-off here right outside of the Celtic zone. 55 seconds left in the penalty. Ayala able to dump it down the ice, and then he's going to get off for a nice change. 8:32 left in this period. 36 seconds left on the penalty. Shot wide of the goalie by the Huskies. Ooh, Reynolds just missed. Putting the pressure on, though. Very nice. He's able to dump it. But kept in by Winkler, number 81. And a shot on net. There you go. That might clear the penalty. 9 seconds left. 8 seconds. So That time has expired on the penalty. We're back to 5-on-5 action. And the whistle blows the play dead. The puck was up and out of play. So here comes 22 on the ice. He's got Shaq on his wing here. Johnny Cardwell to take the face off. Cardwell fighting for it. Cardwell with a shot and a goal. That just snuck through the Huskies goalie legs. 5-hole by Cardwell. Nice little shot. He originally was going to take the shot, and his stick was held down by one of the defenders, so he couldn't get a full swing on it. But second effort, he's able to scoot that puck through. I don't think the goalie knew where the puck was, or else he would have stopped it. But he did not. So that puts the good guys up 1-0. Floody to take the face-off against center ice. Same crew stays out there as they usually do after a goal, unless it's at the end of a 3-minute shift. .22 took a pretty big hit there. So we're probably going to get a change there, and we do. That puck goes onto the bench of the Huskies. Face off just outside of the Husky zone. 7:20 left in the first. Providence leads 1-0 on a goal by Johnny Cardwell. Oh, Ayala with some fancy skate work, able to keep that puck from going back into the zone. Well, it got there anyway. Karkoska try. Oh, a rolling puck. Grayson's able to turn that away. Uh-oh. Pile up in front of Grayson. There's a Husky inside of the net. A barrage of shots. And we got a penalty going to get called on Stir. Or maybe an offsetting penalty. It might be 2. So some of the parents for the Huskies not happy with that call. Letting the explicatives fly. I can't repeat it on the air. We got offsetting penalties. Number 9 for Providence is Stir. Number 19, I don't know who he is, but looks like they got caught up in a little tussle right there in front of Grayson's net. And the refs aren't going to have it, so they're going to put them both in the box. We're going to go back to 5-on-5 action. And here we go. Get ready for the puck drop, and we see it, and there it is. Huskies have it around the backside of Grayson. Music continues to play on the overhead speaker. Somebody should think about stopping that. No, they finally get their heads out of somewhere and decide to stop the music. Mercer has it center ice. Ooh, that's going to be a penalty on number 25. That's a slew foot, I believe. Shin on shin. So some of the parents not happy with that call. We'll see how this thing unfolds. So he's going to get that's going to put Providence on the power play. Well, that's what happens. Oh, he got a 2 and a 10 there. So 2 and a 10 is going to put Providence on the power play for the next. Well, they cleared the penalties. And I don't have the mental imaging of the math in my head, so we're going to wait and see what happens here. Hopefully Mercer is okay. He was carried off the ice by his teammates. Coach Oliver tending to him right now. I don't see Drew there. I don't know. Drew is the trainer, and this isn't a home game, so why would he be here? But the Huskies probably have a trainer on their bench. If needed, we have him. Hopefully we don't need him. So welcome 21 viewers, the live stream here. Good numbers for early season stuff. I like to see it in the 12. Oh, pass intercepted there. Hovney. We got Shaq took a spill there. He might have lost an edge. Definitely he lost an edge. So we're going to have to get a replacement on the bench. Ayala's coming out. Hopefully there's an extra blade somewhere. Ayala with a shot. Gloved away and thrown down the ice to the Providence end. Ayala, Brandow, and Kovney with it. Now Brandow skating out with it from behind his goalie. Gets it to Nick. And that thing is turned away and the play broken up. And again, the puck thrown down the ice. Minute left on the power play. Ayala with it, makes a nice move. Gets it over to Cardwell. Cardwell gets it taken away. Again, Ayala skating the length of the ice to get this puck. But he has control of it, looking for Kovney on the outlet. Gets it over to A-Rod, coming off the bench. Oh! The goalie makes a nice save there for the Huskies. 27 seconds left on the power play for Providence. Benches are packed, or the penalty boxes are packed. We got 3 Huskies and 1 Celtic. All right, so we got a minute and 31 seconds left. First period. Celtics still up 1-0. This is going to be a face-off here in front of Susaki. All penalties cleared except for the Husky, who has to serve that 10-minute. But that doesn't affect the 5-on-5 at all. Whoa, that one rolls around the Dashers. Stir it, a nice little toss. Uh-oh. That went just over Susaki's left shoulder. That's going to tie it up 1-1. Minute and 16 seconds left in the first. Huskies with control of it now. Reynolds. Nice little move there by A-Rod. Coming up on 50 seconds left in the first. Tie game. Ayala with a nice shot on goal. Ooh, just outside of the goalie there, just outside of the net. Gloved by the goalie, but dropped. Ayala again with it. Takes a nice shot. Goalie unable to handle it, but it's poked away. And he's Stir able to take it. 18 seconds left. From his knees, one of the Huskies. Lass off the Dashers, off a piano. Still, Huskies still have it, but that's going to do it for the first period, I believe. And it is. We'll take a little break here. Okay, back at it here. Second period of play just started. Oh, nice little opportunity here. We got a 2-on-1. Brandow unable to get it to Rogers. Trying to do a little bit of a white balance check here on the camera, folks, for my little cameraman or camera woman. All right, so we got a face-off just outside of the Celtic zone. Student section getting a little rowdy. Giving the Celtic players a what for. Letting them know they're there. And O'Sullivan comes out with it for the Celtics. The dump and chase. Floody and O'Sullivan. Sir. He dumps it now. Reynolds off of the stick of O'Sullivan. Ramping that puck into the zone. Cardwell with it over to Lass. Lass puts it on net. Gloved by the goalie. That's going to draw the whistle. .54 left in the second. We got a tie game here. Huskies 1. Celtics 1. Cardwell to take the face off for the Celtics. J-Mo backhands it to Lass. Lass with a nice shot. Saved by the goalie. Great job there by Susaki, able to keep that one out of his net. Vincent Karkoska putting the pressure on. Samanis with a nice hit down here right in front of us. Last to Karkoska. Karkoska tried to get it back to Samanis, couldn't do it. Reynolds to Cardwell. Cardwell to the Husky bench. Maybe the penalty was called. I don't know. This one's going to be on Reynolds, number 2. Nope, it's not. I'm sorry. It's going to be on Cardwell, number 21. For the Celtics. It's going to put them on the penalty kill. For what? I don't even know what for. I didn't see Cardwell do anything. But the officiating crew is top notch, I'm being told. So we just have to trust their decisions. And the clock hasn't started yet. Clock hasn't started yet. Now it's started. That gave them about an extra 10 seconds of the power play. Nice job there by the clock and the timekeepers. So 1:53 left on the penalty. Generous penalty there. Shot and a stop by Susaki. Nice stop there by Grayson. Number 30. Another kick save there, but recovered by the Huskies. Huskies putting the pressure on. Mercer able to break it up, steals it away from a Husky, and then backhands it down to his end of the ice. Mitch Piano, 1-on-3 situation, showing his toughness. Piano not giving up, able to knock at least 15 seconds off of that penalty. But the Huskies have it. And penalty again is going to be called on the Celtics. Cross check by number Number 9, Stir. So that's going to put us in a 5-on-3 situation. Celtics have seen this before, 5-on-3. Like I said, they do a rather good job with the penalty kill. They're no stranger to it. And the crowd letting them know they're here, the Husky crowd. Beautiful day out here in Oak Park. Whistle. So I think a Husky's going to get a penalty here, maybe. I don't know. The ref saw something he didn't like. So I think he tossed him out of the game. Yeah. I don't know. So number 44 went right to the locker room. The ref must have heard something he didn't like. I can only imagine. And that's going to be a penalty on Ayala. I don't know if they're going to be a 5-on-2. So I don't know what's happening here. But that might bring another attacker out for the Huskies. 6-on-3 situation. Did I put it 6-on-3? Oh, he did? All right, so offsetting. So there might be offsetting penalties there. James O'Sullivan giving me the lowdown. He's my go-to right now. Mayhem at Oak Park once again. I'm counting 3 Celtics and 5. So we're still with the 5-on-3. There's 3 Celtics in the box. And play continues. That one goes up and out of play. Turned away by Grayson Susaki. 12:31 left in the second. Some of the Celtic coaches shaking their heads. Unhappy with the current situation that our team finds ourselves in. Wow, Grayson made 2 amazing stops right there. First shot up off of his knee pad into the air, caught by one of the Huskies, put back down on the ice, shot point blank saved by Grayson. So here comes another defender for the Celtics and another save by Susaki. Grayson making it look easy out there. Grayson takes a drink of water, regroups, gets set, ready for puck drop. Floody to take it. Puck drop controlled by the Huskies. Remember, Huskies still have an extra man out there. And this is a penalty kill for the Celtics. That's got to get out, and it does. So Huskies are forced to reset. 36 seconds left. Gagliardi's going to chase it around the back of the dasher and toss it down the ice. The best thing he's done today was clear that zone. Huskies with it. 13 seconds left on the power play. Gagliardi able to tie him up. 6 seconds. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. We got 5-on-5 action. And another penalty by Lass. Cross-checking. The referees will not give us a chance to get out ahead. So they might be getting crossed off the Christmas list. This officiating team from Coach Ichancio. All right, so the Celtics, as quick as the penalty ends, another one begins. Another 2 minutes. 10:55 left in the second. Seems like an eternity. I know I had to take a double dose of my heart medication here. Just kidding, I don't have heart medication. If I did, I wouldn't be coming to hockey games. That one hits the outside of the net. That doesn't count by the Huskies. Got to be inside the net. Reynolds doing a hell of a job tying up one of the Husky players behind his own goalie. Oh! Golden opportunity there for Cardwell. Just couldn't get a handle on it. And Shaq lost his stick. Why is that play whistle dead? For whatever reason, the referees blow that play dead for whatever reason. You don't see that too often, penalties or whistles just getting blown outside of the mite level hockey. But these might be mite level referees, which is why they're doing that. Can't be certain. Just taking a guess. Ooh, Celtics able to clear that. Minute and 16 left on the penalty for Lass. Gagliardi able to put a nice hit on and stay on his skates. Mitch Piano out there also making his presence known. Mercer circling. Piano's a big body out there for the Celtics. Gagliardi able to dump it. Not on net. But the seconds are ticking away. Again, Piano. Huskies want a holding call, but they're not going to get it. Gagliardi. That's a hip check. That's horrible. That's a horrible call. Horrible. Awful. I'm grateful to be holding this microphone right now. All right, so Gagliardi gets a... What was that? Interference? Gives him an interference. That was not his fault. I know. All right, so there's an angry hockey mom down here. There's a few of them. All right, here we go. So we got a 5-on-3 situation for the Huskies. Again, Mama Gagliardi's got to take a walk. She's not happy. Huskies have it. Ooh, they clear it themselves, thank goodness. 8 seconds left in that first penalty. I'm sorry. Last is going to be coming out here in a second. He's going to get them back to 5-on-4, which is what we like to see. Celtics doing a heck of a job on a penalty kill. I feel like if they could get over this hump, they get past this, clear these penalties, hit the reset button. This is an all Celtic game right here. I don't think any one team has the particular advantage, even with all of the extra players the Huskies have. Celtics still look good, evenly matched. Ayala, nice effort there by Ayala. Dumps it down towards the petite smile sign. Dentistry, pediatric dentistry sign. On the Husky side of the ice, that's going to be an icing by the Huskies. 41 seconds left in the Gagliardi penalty, number 22. Making the score sheet in every game so far. The fact that it's still 1-1 is encouraging. I try not to take sides during my commentary. Try to keep impartial. That's my job, even though it's not a paid position, so I could basically do whatever I want. Take anybody's side I want. But, for the sake of people listening, don't want to seem one-sided. And the Huskies call for an offsides there. Huskies blue and orange, like their colors. Bears colors, Chicago Bears. Got that racing stripe down the center of their helmets. A few times we played the Huskies. Always played us tough. Don't know the records. Don't know any of that stuff. But all right, we got a penalty that's about ready to expire here for the Celtics. That gets us back to 5-on-5 action. Oh, Ayala called for tripping. Nope, that's not going to get us back to 5-on-5. Just as one penalty expires, another one begins. So Gagliardi comes out and Ayala goes in. So they're going to throw another 2 minutes up there. And the Celtics go, well, they stay on the penalty kill. It was synchronized. One expired and one started. They get it for tripping on that? Is that tripping? Yeah, they got it for tripping. I mean, they both fell down. Kid tripped over Ayala's stick. I don't buy it. But I don't have to buy it, right? So, here we go again. 7 minutes and 11 seconds left in the second period. Oh, some of the moms. Some of the parents unhappy. Oop, some of the moms. Some of the kids over there. Some of the Providence moms are yelling at some of the Husky kids. I won't name names, but everybody has a pretty good idea. All right, here we go. Back to the action. 6 minutes and 55 seconds left. Players flying all over the ice. Offsides by the Huskies. And the Celtics parents letting the refs know that they're excited about that call because it was a call against the Huskies. So, regardless of who you're rooting for today, It's an evenly matched game, don't you think, Charlotte? She does. She agrees with me. Um, right. Charlotte says they're just tripping over themselves. Karkoska putting the pressure on during this penalty kill. A-Rod with a little slapper, bouncing puck turned away by the goalie. That would have been nice. What the Celtics have to do now is, again, just get over this hump of penalties. And there's only 1:03 left. So we're under a minute. We're on the downward run of this penalty. Grayson covers that up. Referee's talking to a few of the players there behind behind Grayson. "56 seconds left in the Ayala penalty. I don't know if is that Gill's first? Is that Gill's first penalty of the game? Maybe Gill's second. So we got 22-3 with 2 penalties for the game. We're just over the halfway mark. We want to keep those boys out of the box and on the ice where they belong. Shaq tries to clear it. Unable to do so, but Cardwell is able to make that happen. Cardwell not giving up on the play. Shaq tries to put a hit on there. Just missed, though. Both players caught off balance. Little style big toe drag by a Husky player. Cardwell with it. In front of Grayson, a dangerous spot. Karkoska comes out with it, though. Fighting for it. That's a hook by the Huskies. So that's going to put the Celtics out. Well, 4-on-4 for the next 15 seconds. And then that's going to put the Celtics on the power play. So if we get through this next 15 seconds, we'll have the one-man advantage for 1:45. High sticking called. So that one's going to bring it down to the Celtics side of the ice. We got Kovney, Shaq, Brandow, and it looks like Drew Spencer's going to come in there for Grayson Susaki. And Simonis out there as well. So Spencer, who had a hell of a game last night, is coming in again now. Fresh off the bench. Hoping to not have to make too many saves here in the first few minutes of his appearance. Uh-oh, dangerous backhand by Simonis. Now here come the Celtics on the power play. Brandow enters the zone, takes a shot. Center of the goalie, and easy save made. But a shot nonetheless. Keep the pressure on the goalie. Celtics set up with a $1:23 left on their power play. The goal here, Leo, would be nice for the Celtics, would negate maybe the last 10 minutes of hockey, which hasn't been the greatest. That one's up and out of play, hits the soffit above the goaltender. Mama Gags is back in the house after a little walk. She cooled off a little bit. She got some fresh air, some fresh Oak Park air. Oh, that one. Shaq able to keep it in. Brandow. Shaq. Brandow. Brandow with a shot off of a defender. Knocked to the side here. Coveney with it now. Samanis with it behind the net. Ooh, swatted away by a defender. That's going to be a... Oh, here we go, Coveney. Now we regain control. Oh, and we lost it. Nope. That one's going to be on net. 38 seconds left. The penalty for the Huskies. And here come the Celtics. Samanis with it. And had it turned away. So 24 seconds left. Gagliardi off his stick. We enter the zone here. I don't know what that was all about. 14 seconds left in the penalty. Jacob Carson with it. Over to Gagliardi. Gagliardi with it. Tries to win around the corner. Win that race. Can't get it. Big hit. And a penalty is going to go on Jacob Carson for cross-checking. Don't look back at the ref. So that's a penalty on the Celtics. On a hard cross-check. So he's giving him a 2 and a 10. So Johnny Cardwell is going to join him there. Johnny's going to serve the 2. Sounds like Law and Order music being played overhead. The soundtrack to Law and Order? Okay. Questionable music choice. I don't think he did anything wrong. Here comes O'Sullivan with a nice shot to goal! Ryan O'Sullivan silences the Husky crowd. Ryan O'Sullivan overdue and a beauty. That's a shorthanded goal. That puts the Celtics up 2-1. And just like that, the dog pound is silenced. I got Ryan O'Sullivan's dad here. James, what did you think of that goal?
It was a nice one.
It was a nice one, he says. I loved it. We only interview dads after their kids score goals, and I'm right next to them. All right, so that puts the Celtics up 2-1. Oh, yes. That one dedicated to the officiating team. Gagliardi takes it now around his own goalie. Tries to clear it, unable to do so. Now it's Sturr with an unlucky bounce off the Dashers. The Celtics now trying desperately to keep it out. That was stopped. That went post. Crossbar. Play whistle dead. And looks like Gagliardi giving him the scoreboard. Not making any friends in the dog pound area. Trying not to rile the crowd up. I'm sure the coaches are telling him. Don't taunt the crowd. But play continues. So, Huskies kept it in. What we would like, great little play there by the Huskies. Turned away by Grayson. Minute and 3 seconds left on the penalty for the Celtics. 2:30 left in the period. What we'd like to do is go into the intermission here, up a goal at least. giving the Huskies any life at all by letting them score a goal before the ice clean is not ideal. Grayson, I'm sorry, that's Spencer, gloved it and then swatted it away with his stick. I forgot Celtics made a goalie change. They didn't consult me on that, so I wasn't sure. That's a high stick called by the Huskies. Not sure what's happening. What the hell was that? What was that? Referees clueless on that call. Called a high stick, and he thought the play was continued after the Husky had it on his stick. I've never seen that before. His officiating partners are giving him the, hey, pay attention, please. Look. 18 seconds left on the Celtic penalty. Spencer able to turn that one away. Ooh, nice job there by Karkoska. Vincent keeping the pressure on. Here comes Samanis with it, trying to break that play up. And Cardwell out of the box. That's going to go 5-on-5 now. $1:27 left in the second. Celtics desperately trying to hold on to this lead. 13 viewers on a Saturday afternoon. In Oak Park. Little side note, Frank Lloyd Wright has many homes designed by him in this neighborhood. Always a big fan of his architecture. Uh-oh, that could be a holding by one of the Husky players. Oh, but we're going to get away with it here. That's going to be an icing if it gets across the line. And it doesn't. Players get tied up there. Samanis and another player. Samanis has a shot, point blank. Turned away. Okay, getting ready for the third period. Here come the Celtics out of the locker room. Celtics holding on to a slim 2-1 lead. So Celtics are taking the ice. Minute and 18 seconds left on the Gagliardi penalty. He's going to start that third period in the box. So the goal here is for the Celtics to win this game, right? That's every game, every goal in every game. So the Huskies start out the period on a power play. So 5-on-4 action for the Huskies. 17 minutes go on the clock. Who's going to take the face-off for the Celtics? We're going to find out here in a second. It all comes down to the third period. It has not been the friend of a Celtic this year, the third period. Let's go, let's go. Being chanted by Charlotte, Gagliardi, and the face-off, controlled by the Huskies. Drew Spencer able to wrap that thing around the back of his net. Rogers putting some nice pressure on the defenseman there. And Lass now getting in the action. Oh, that one kind of bounced over Spencer's head. The ice is nice and fresh, glassy, if you will. Ayala breaking up that play. 30 seconds left in the penalty. Huskies now have it in their own net. Looking for a breakout pass, and they find it. Robinson, number 44 for the Huskies. Pass Karkoska into the Providence zone. Uh-oh, that one took a weird bounce. 6 seconds. Uh-oh. Penalty expires. Gagliardi out of the box and onto the bench. 15:35 left in the third. Celtics with a slim lead, but a lead nonetheless. It only takes one. I'd say 80% of the games the Celtics have played this year have been close, decided by a goal. 2 goals or less, maybe, and there's some whistles. So, back to 5-on-5 action for the moment. Let's not get excited, folks. 5-on-5 action, I feel the Celtics have the advantage, but I'm biased because I root for the Celtics. Huskies making it a real game, though. Goalie has done an outstanding job for the Huskies. Ayala dumps it behind the Husky goalie. Samanis with a nice little slot pass. Nobody there to take it. Ooh, Samanis in the slot, ready to receive that pass, was knocked off his balance by a Husky player, and Karkoska with it now, another centering pass. Shot by Shaq and gloved by the goalie. That was a beauty. And good save by the Husky goalie to keep them within one. 14:30 left in the third. Glass with a shot from the blue line. A-Rod to Reynolds. Reynolds back to A-Rod under his stick. Mercer comes out with it. Mercer able to avoid the icing and get it into the Husky zone. Just under 14 minutes left here in the third period, and the Huskies on the charge here. Ooh, if that would have been controlled, that would have been a dead center shot right in the slot for the Huskies. But it bounced off his stick. Mercer with it over to A-Rod, and a penalty on the Celtics. So we're able to just play a little over 3 minutes here, 5-on-5, penalty free. And I don't know who's going in the box. I think it's Mercer. Number 14, Mercer. What'd they get him for? Cross check or hooking? Slashing. Got him for a slashing, I'm being told. Crowd loves it. I don't know how many penalties we got here, but I got to think we're getting close to being in danger of one of our coaches being suspended for the next game. We don't want that to happen. I could be way off. I think it's 12 or 13. I don't think we're that close. I know we got at least 7, 8. It's a good size handful. But anyway, here comes Kovney. Breaks out. Looks like everybody else is standing still on him. Kovney trying to put this team on his back here and make something happen. Big hit there by the Huskies. That's going to be called. And Robinson, I think, for the Huskies, is going to go in the box again. And the two students here for the Celtics, returning chance for the Huskies. Returning chance to the Husky crowd. All right, so we got 4-on-4 action for the next minute and 37 seconds. And then for 23 seconds, we're going to have a power play. This is a long game because of all the penalties being called. I feel like we've been here for, it's already stretching into the almost 2-hour territory. And lots of ice left. The Husky coach not liking that call. He must have been in the position to make the call. He was closer than the refs trying to explain what happened. Looks like 44 getting tossed. But he's been on the bench. He's walked to the locker room a couple times this game. I don't know what happened there. Unless they put, and they got 2 minutes up on the board, so they didn't kick him out, did they? Did they put 5 up there then? I don't know. Right, you think they'll give it to 5 then? We have credible sources saying that it will not get changed to a 5-minute major. It may. The clock just started. Yes. Ooh, nice interception there by Coveney. To Brandow. Brandow with a nice spinorama. Over to Reynolds. Reynolds over to Stir. Stir back to Brandow. Now to a Husky player. One too many stick handles there by number 46. 12:20 left in the third. Celtics, holding on to a slim lead, and Mayhem in front of the net. Spencer not liking that one bit. Letting his teammates know about it. Get that thing away from me, he said. Stir with a late hit center ice. Not going to be called for it, thank goodness. We're running out of defensemen. O'Sullivan on the ice now. O'Sullivan right now with the game winner. As it stands, Rylan O'Sullivan Jr., third-year varsity player, with a beauty of a goal. A short-handed goal nonetheless. Back in the second. That's going to put the Celtics up by a goal. Mercer with another 37 seconds left on his penalty. Shaq had it on his stick. Right in the slot. Rolling puck to the goalie. Turned away by the Husky goalie. Ayala challenges it on the blue line. But here come the Huskies. Oop, forgot something. Husky player needs the puck. But he found it. Shaq with a nice block. Knocks it off of the boards. Coming up on 11 minutes left in the third. Ayala to Shaq. Shaq to O'Sullivan. Ramps off of O'Sullivan's stick to avoid the icing. Smart play. Here comes a fresh pair. Fresh three of Celtics. Trio. Off the bench. Reynolds racing towards the puck. Johnny Cardwell to Vince Karkoska. Just missed that as Vince's stick was lifted by a Husky player. But Cardwell gates it back. Puts a hit on the ref and the Husky player. 2 for 1. Reynolds grabs it at center ice and dumps it into the Husky zone. Makes his way towards the bench. A-Rod with a nice poke at the puck. That's going to be a penalty on Shaq for an elbow to the face. Providence coaches and Shaq not happy with that. Uh-oh. Looks like Shaq's making his way towards the bench here. He's getting tossed. So Gagliardi's going to go into the penalty box. Again, I think he's going to serve Shaq's penalty. I'm pretty certain the coaches want to keep Gagliardi out of that penalty box for that fourth one. Figuring out what they need to do here. Nope. He's not going to go in the box. Okay, so some of the parents are upset. Passions fly high here in Oak Park with still 10 minutes left of this game. 10:01. Huskies again on a power play. Celtics are expert level penalty killers at this point. Expert level. So this could be heading towards something negative, but we're going to try and keep it positive. It's a hockey game, and it's a fun one, folks. Big hit there by Ayala. Clean hit. Oh, Husky point-blank shot saved by Drew Spencer, senior captain. Maintaining composure, Spencer is. He's got to rally the troops. Let's mentally keep their heads in the game. Right now they have the game in their hand, and they don't want to give it away here. Lots of hockey left. 9:20 left in the game. So we're down Ryan Shack, the defenseman. Big body. Spencer able to save that one. Kick save. The refs are itching to put their arms up here. They don't know what to do with them being down for so long. All right. Rodriguez with some nice hustle. Rodriguez with there we go. And then a late shot by the Huskies. And another penalty. This one's going to be on the Huskies, OPRF. And then the You Can't Do That chants start on the Providence Celtic fan side, as they should. This one's had a little bit of everything. A lot of penalties, that's for sure. .845 left in the third. 4-on-4 hockey. Celtics up by a goal. Ayala's going to get called for that one. Was that flooding? I think we are in danger of seeing one of the coaches getting... I hope that's not the case. So we got 4-on-3 action now. All lucky 17 viewers who tuned into this, baby. This is a beauty. Oh, I thought that was Ayala, because Ayala threw that kid against the ice, or against the glass. But they got floody. No idea why. But grateful to see Ayala still in the game. Number 3, we need him on this penalty kill. Uh-oh. Yes. Randall able to get rid of that puck.
Hey, Luigi, get off the ice and get straight, bum. Look at that crossover. Oh, boy.
Uh-oh. Some of the Celtic parents here not happy with the referee, the officiating staff. I understand that. High emotions. 7:58 left in the third, and this thing can't end fast enough for me. Almost too many men there by the Celtics. That's going to be that was a late hit by 24 right in front of the bench. I don't think the ref saw that one. I can't even hear myself talk anymore because parents are screaming over me. I might just let this one play out, keep my opinions to myself. So if you don't hear me talking, there's no problem with the sound. I'm just not going to talk. I'll check back in a couple minutes. Okay, we're back here. Back to the action. 7-10 left in the game. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4-on-4 action. Ayala riding number 19 across the Dashers. 2 players from each team, both scrapping for the puck here. Husky with an errant pass. Nice job there. Flooding's going to find himself all alone, taken out by the goalie. I don't know that you could do that. Rogers, or Flood, had basically an empty net, and the goalie skates out and tackles him. Wow. That's something. Now, you can't put the goalie in the penalty box. Eddie K, a random guy from Australia. I don't know why you're watching it, but a shout out to Eddie K. If that's true. I somehow doubt it. All right, here we go. Face off in the Husky zone. Well, I don't know what happened there. Oh, they put it on. Ayala with a slapper from the blue line, saved by the Husky goalie. Great save by the Husky goalie. You're welcome, Eddie K. You're welcome. So coming up on 6 minutes and 19 seconds left in this game. The goalie, or 61 for the Huskies, is in the box, so that puts the Celtics on a power play. For a Celtic power play, we got to have like a sound effect for that. Like a leprechaun dancing around, or shaking some gold around or something. I have a very limited budget in my production budget, so there's no sound effects for any power plays or penalty kills. But here we go, 6:19 left in this game, and the Celtics clean to a 2-1 lead, and another penalty called on number 27, Rylan O'Sullivan for the Celtics. So if I had a sound effect, it would be like the Price is Right theme when they didn't get the Showcase Showdown, and it was wah 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 wah, one of those. So that's that sound effect for what seems to be like the 15th penalty of the Celtic. Coach Ichancio expressionless over there, not happy with the way his Celtics are playing today. I don't know. I can't read the mind of the coaches, but I don't think they're happy with the amount of penalties they've had. But the officiating crew is, is what it is. Yeah, and I don't make excuses. You can ask my son. I don't make excuses. So, Huskies with it, looking to break out of their zone, and they do. Now they're racing up the ice. Offsides is the call, and then a couple of headshots by a Husky. So they're going to toss one of the players. So now he gets tossed, I think. I don't know if he's tossed or he's going to be in the penalty box. And the chance start. You can't do that. Which, no, he cannot. Some of the girls are having a good time. We'll zoom in on the fans. Next time they're chanting, we'll zoom in on them. The Celtic Nation. 21. Welcome all 21 viewers. 5 minutes and 45 seconds left. This is the longest game of my life. The fact that we're winning, I mean, that's good. Reynolds with it. Over to Lass. Johnny Cardwell. Back to Reynolds. Coveney with it, looking for a snipe, and he gets one off the post. That was beautiful by Nick Coveney. Post. Ooh. Push in the back there. And the parents continue to give it to the officiating crew. You can almost feel the tension building in the room here. Oh, that's it! Reynolds with a beautiful goal. With a nice pass from Coveney or Cardwell, I couldn't tell. But that's going to put the Celtics up 3-1. Just what the Celtics needed. A beautiful pass to Reynolds, who had that wide open shot. Took it. Timing was amazing. Trent Reynolds, number 2, junior for the Celtics. First-year varsity player. And proving why he's on this team. Beautiful shot there by Reynolds. Number 22 helping him out there, untucking his jersey. Now back to the action. Under 5 minutes left, and the Celtics now able to extend that lead with a third goal. And the Huskies may feel the crunch of that clock coming pretty soon here. As slow as it is ticking, the walls are going to start to close around them. And they may feel this thing start to slip out of their hands here. So here we go, face off in front of the Husky goalie, not where he wants it. A-Rod to take it. Mercer and A-Rod fighting for it. Stir and Ayala on the blue line. I think what the refs need to do is put away the whistles here and let this thing end. As long as it doesn't get out of hand. Ayala with some nice stick work. He still has the puck. Getting punched in the center of the ice. How he's able to maintain that possession, I won't ever know. That's talent right there. And number 77 for the Huskies is called for what looked like roughing, slashing. That's not going to do the Huskies any favors. So as Journey plays over the intercom here, Journey used to listen to this album when I was in high school. Journey hails from the south suburbs of Chicago. .427 left in the third. Another face-off in front of the Husky goalie where he does not want it. Again, Brandow to take the face-off for the Celtics. Trent Reynolds has it on his stick at the blue line. Passes it back to Brandow. Brandow loses the handle on it. Reynolds has the a nice shot on goal from across the ice by a Husky player. Brandow to Coveney. Coveney with it, center ice. Finds Rogers. Rogers has an open shot. decides to pass it back to Lass, and Lass wasn't expecting that. So the Celtics got to reset. Brandon with an open shot. Got a pass. That's going to result in a 1-on-0 power or a breakaway. But Lass with some nice defensive work, able to lift that Husky player's stick and take him off of that play. No icing called there. Somebody's hands up for some reason. Not sure what the call is. Warren G being played overhead now. Regulators mount up. Another great song from my high school years. .332 left in the third. Oh, so close to the 3:33 left in the third. The call. The Blackhawks commentator. And his famous call. 3:33 left in the third, but now there's 3:24 left in the third. And the Celtics, a little more room to breathe here with that 2-goal lead. Celtics showing some resilience here, you know. Tough loss last night by Fenwick, to Fenwick. They needed to bounce back today to come out with a victory. And it has not been an easy one on anybody in this ice rink, including me. The emotional roller coaster here. O'Sullivan had it on his stick. Floody gets pushed from behind. Lass lost his balance. But Reynolds is able to pick up the slack. Over to O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan dumps it. Now they're just trying to kill time. Smart. Let's get this thing over with. Maintain control. Skate around with it. And they do. Well, a perfect opportunity there for Jacob Carson. Just missed wide of the net. Here we go again. Karkoska with a little give and go. And here comes Ayala. Less than 2 minutes here in this third period. Huskies have an opportunity here. Karkoska able to break that up. Just out of the reach of Karkoska there. A pass, stretch pass by Carson. Big hit there by Sturr. He's kicking 5 players out of the game. Maybe. The ref heard something that he didn't like on the ice from some of the Husky players. I don't know what the call is. The penalty box is open on the Husky side. So normally that means someone's going to go in there. But nobody's making a move for it. So maybe they'll just close it up. At this point, just close it up and let's get this thing over with. Could just be a curious timekeeper as well. And I think it is. Nope. Number 51's going in there. 2 minutes, number 51. Don't even know what that's for, but whatever. So that puts the Celtics on a Celtic power play. Ching, ching, ching. That's the gold, the sound of gold for the Celtics. Cashing around into their little rainbow tree hut. If you had an imagination and some graphics, that's what we'll be playing on the screen right now. The Celtic gold power play. And here comes Ayala behind his own goalie. Thinking about it for a few seconds. There is no shot clock. So he's forcing the Huskies to come and get it. Ayala with some nice footwork, showing off those skating lessons paid off for Gil and Anna. Nice work, parents. Working those edges like a style big pro. But the Huskies have it. Reynolds unable to stop that goal from happening. So 21 seconds left in the third, and the Huskies put in a goal to bring it within one. Most dangerous lead in hockey is a 2-goal lead, I'm told. I don't know anything about that, but the bad news is the Huskies scored, but the good news is there's only 21 seconds left in the game. So the Celtics load up. They got a fresh 5. They're still on the power play. Student section's gone. The air may have left the stadium a little bit. And a timeout's being called by the Huskies. We still have 16, 18 viewers that hung in there for this one. Stick with us. There's going to be a drawing at the end of the game. Somebody over there is going to draw something. Not me. Smash that like button and subscribe to PC Hockey TV and drop a comment in the box for your favorite commentator and your camera woman, Charlotte. PC Hockey TV on YouTube, streaming live every away game because the home games I work the music. I have to share my talents. That's in my opinion, of course. Some people think I have zero talent. But here we go. 21 seconds left. Puck drop center ice. It's going to get chippy here at the end. I can feel it. So the ref's going to have to keep a sharp eye out. It's in the zone. And that's going to tie the game up with 14 seconds. So that was a face-off loss by the Celtics, won by the Huskies, and a quick little shot over Spencer's blocker side shoulder, I believe. I don't know. The Celtics seem to take their foot off the gas there. And at this point, they're in danger of losing the game. But that's going to put us to overtime, which is exactly what I didn't. Unless this shot goes in. And it did not. That's going to do it for regulation here. In a tie game, 3-3, with 2 goals being scored in the last minute by the Huskies. And I don't know if the refs are going to call it or not. Nobody wanted to see overtime here. Nothing good could come of overtime. I think they call it, but that's just me. We'll wait and see what happens. That's going to be it. C.A. Chancio, he doesn't need it. So it ends up in taking your cousin to the prom, a tie, a rather lackluster finish for the Celtics. I know I'm left scratching my head. And, well, We'll be back at it again tomorrow at home against the Notre Dame Prep School. Home game, Arctic Ice. I think it's a late one tomorrow night. Join us at Arctic. The first 10,000 fans get a Gagliardi bobblehead. That's not true either. But it would be. It's got a nice ring to it, right? So the coach is shaking hands with the refs there at center ice, and this is me signing off.